Take a road trip in Taiwan with Eastland English. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last night we experienced yet another earthquake. That's 2 nights in a row, the first 2 nights we've been here, that we have experienced earthquakes. So, if you want to experience an earthquake, Taiwan is the right country to visit.
Even though it's a very challenging drive along mountain roads, making a trip to Jiufen Old Street is certainly worthwhile. Also, if you don't drive, there are plenty of different ways that you can get here. You can take a bus from Taipei or Geelong, or even take a train which drops you off at Ruifang Station, only 15 minutes away. Whichever way you choose, don't miss a trip to this delightful little shopping village in the mountains.
Where is this again, sweetheart?
Jiufen.
Jiufen?
No, Jiufen. No, 1 Jiu, not 2 Jiufen.
Jiufen. Okay. Getting here is very difficult. We had to go up a mountain road that's very narrow with big buses coming the other way. Very dangerous driving.
Strolling along these narrow alleys, we noticed that many areas have clear coverings overhead that look like glass windows to keep visitors dry when it rains. We were extremely fortunate with the timing of our trip there. On the day that we visited, it wasn't raining, so these coverings allowed enough sunshine through them to make it bright enough to see all the products in stores, but not too bright to make it hot or uncomfortable. According to weather forecasting websites, it usually rains here, so the covered alleys provide shelter from the rain and allow tourists to shop at their leisure without getting wet. October is the wettest month, and July is the driest month, but even in July, it rains every other day on average.
Before we arrived here, I was not hungry at all, but now I think my stomach is calling. I heard from my sister. She said this market is famous for tea. When you have a chance to come here, don't forget to try some.
There are also plenty of freeze-dried fruits. Freeze-dried strawberries, freeze-dried mango, papaya. Beauty and I don't think that much about shopping. We're not big shoppers. However, if we were, this would be the place to come. Spend a lot of money pretty quickly. On the other hand, the prices here seem incredibly reasonable. On one side, spectacular scenery. On the other side, spectacular shopping.
What do you think so far? Is this the best time to visit this market?
I think it is, just because the sun is beginning to set and all of the colors are so beautiful when that happens. It's a spectacular time to visit.
It's not so crowded, and you can stop at any shops you want.
Other than food or souvenirs, you can also get your fortune told. Just stop in at this fortune teller. What made this town famous was the discovery of gold flakes by workers constructing a railroad about 130 years ago. What resulted is called a gold rush, which is the rapid development of an area due to newly found extensive resources of gold. The gold rush lasted for many years until the local gold mine was finally shut down in 1971.
Why the girl steps?
It wasn't until 1989 and the release of an internationally acclaimed hit movie, A City of Sadness, that Jiufen became popular again. Following that, in 2001, a Japanese anime movie called Spirited Away used backdrops that were very similar to this little town. Since then, many Japanese tourists have flocked to this place to see it in real life.
Look at all these people. They're all here to film or take a photo of that particular building.
Do you want me
Mint, what are you buying?
I want to buy sausage.
Perfect. What kind of sausage are you buying? Pork, rice, squid, or fish?
ใช่อ๋อพูดอยู่มันดูว่าถามว่ามีอะไรซื้ออะไรครับพอกพิมซื้ออะไรไม่รู้ดำๆ Oh she has no idea ปลาหมึก
Cuttlefish. Squid.
อะไรเรียกว่าของกิน
This is the parking for Jiufen Old Street. You had better be a good driver, because if you park even slightly wrong on this side of the parking lot, I don't think you could ever get your car back. Look at this. This is where we park. This van has no rear camera on it either, so I had to be very careful. Only 1 meter separates us from certain loss of a vehicle.
Now we are at Love Bridge. It is white. You can see right behind me. You cannot miss it when you visit Taiwan. I have one interesting story to share with you as well. The bridge behind me, they believe while walking up there, if you hold hands with your lover, they believe you will break up. So keep this in mind.
There is an artistic sign that says love near the entrance. However, this bridge is commonly referred to as Lover's Bridge in most of the online descriptions. It is located at Tamsui Fisherman's Wharf, just a short drive or bus ride northwest of Taipei. The shape of this bridge is quite unique and is reminiscent of a sailboat, which was the intention of the bridge designer. It has only one V-shaped curved tower, strung with cables that support the weight of the bridge. It is a little less than 200 meters long and serves as a walkway, allowing convenient access to both sides of the Fisherman's Wharf. Lover's Bridge was officially opened on Valentine's Day in 2003, which is likely how it got its name. However, lovers should beware. According to a local superstition, things may not work out well for some couples if they visit here.
It turns out that that is just a superstition. Apparently, according to a sign near the beginning of the bridge, everybody who comes here will fall in love and live happily ever after. What do you believe? Let us know in the comments. I think Yudi and I are going to take our chances that the superstition is wrong. Look at us. We're holding hands. If you come to Taiwan, you can rent a bicycle. Look at this. Right by the Love Bridge, there are many, many bicycles that you can rent.
Ready to go. I am standing right next to the bell. If you hit it one time, it means I love you. If you hit it the second time, it means you love me. If you hit it the third time, it means we love each other and will be together forever. It doesn't matter how much I would like to say I love you, I cannot hit the bell.
It looks like I'll have to do it for us. I love you. You love me.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
We love each other.
From Lover's Bridge, it's only a short drive along the waterfront to Tamsui Station. As we passed the train station, we saw an interesting piece of equipment left over from the bygone days of Japanese colonization in the early 1900s. This is a steam locomotive, or train engine, which was the primary mode of transportation during those times. Steam locomotives were powered by a system involving a coal furnace that heated water until it formed steam. This steam drove the moving parts of the engine and was expelled or let out into the air. Our next target was Tamsui Old Street, which is a narrow street market, very similar to many other markets here in Taiwan. Here, you will find many shops selling various products and food. And as we entered the market, something particularly interesting caught our eye. It was a large inflatable hot dog that was beating a drum. It wasn't actually making any noise, so we added a sound effect to make it sound more realistic.
This walking street is close to cars and trucks, but we did see a few motorcycles here. It seemed that they were well aware of pedestrians and tried to be polite while driving.
One of the most interesting cultural aspects of our visit to Taiwan is the number of old-style game arcades we saw. This kind of shop has very retro games in them, the kind of games that I used to see when I was a kid in North America. All of them were mechanical in nature, not electronic like the newer types of arcade games or computer games.
Teacher Robert found another stall selling freeze-dried fruits, which were so delicious he couldn't resist buying some.
150. Okay.
4 pieces, 500. One.
These are freeze-dried strawberries. Do you know in English what this is?
Dried strawberry.
Yes, freeze-dried strawberries. Okay, you get the money. What other fruit do you have? What other fruit is it? Other fruit? Mango?
Yes, mango. Peach.
Peach?
Sweet minnow.
Sweet minnow?
Yes.
Peach?
Minnow. Sweet minnow.
Oh, sweet melon? Ah, okay. Thank you very much. Good luck.
If you're not sure about the taste, you can usually get a sample to try it before you purchase anything. We got really lucky with the weather on our trip, as it was sunny most days. But if it rains when you visit, just buy a raincoat or an umbrella. It rains so often in Taiwan that they even have raincoat shops.
Our ultimate goal at this market was to find something delicious to eat. There were many choices of food on offer. However, our stomachs were calling for some kind of noodles. We found this marvelous little outdoor restaurant on the corner of the Old Street that offers meat wrapped in long, white noodles. They make the noodles themselves right in front of the customers. So if you eat here, you know you are going to get freshly cooked meals. The restaurant staff was likely a local family. They did not speak much English, but they were helpful and friendly and had a menu with all of the dishes listed in English.
I have just ordered this one with pork. Let's see.
The prices are also clearly shown and are very reasonable, considering the size of the noodle rolls and how much meat they put inside them.
Spicy?
Spicy.
Very spicy, huh?
แล้วก็อะไรอีกอ่ะ
Another dish is with shrimp.
Yeah.
As Teacher Yudi's family is Thai, they put a large amount of chili oil on their noodles to make them as spicy as Thai food. I think it's safe to say that everybody gets a little bit happier when delicious food arrives at the table. But nowadays, you have to wait until someone in the family takes photos of the food before you can start eating.
I got a piece of pork. It's very soft. It's a little bit too salty for me, but I think will fit well if you eat together. I think this is a rice wrap. Ooh, hot.
Did you put the spicy sauce on?
No,
Are you gonna try it with the spicy sauce?
I will wait until your turn.
Okay. Thank you. I have ordered the shrimp noodles. Try the vegetables first. I agree with Yudi. It's a little bit salty, but absolutely delicious, packed with flavor. I'm going to try it with the noodles. Yes, that's very, very good. All right, so Yudi is handing me this spicy sauce. She wants me to try it first because she's chicken. All right, let's try it.
Oh, be careful.
We'll see. Okay. Even though it says it's organic tomato sauce, this is not tomato sauce. This is chili oil. Is Chinese spicy sauce as spicy as Thai spicy sauce? Let's see. The shrimp here is very fresh because this community is right near the ocean. We just saw the Fisherman's Wharf a little while ago, so the boats come in every day with fresh shrimp and fresh seafood of all kinds. This is delicious and it's really spicy. The difference, I think, in the spice is that this is a chili oil, and so the oil coats your mouth and stays in there longer. It makes it spicier longer. This is pretty cool. We caught a policeman catching some motorcycle owners who parked their motorcycles where they shouldn't park.
In Taiwan, we found that most people follow the traffic and parking laws. On the other hand, we arrived at this scene just in time to watch a very friendly policeman impounding a motorcycle that was parked incorrectly. Because he seemed so kind, Teacher Robert asked him why he was impounding this scooter.
May I ask, what did they do wrong?
Wrong type of the motorbike. It's for electric.
Oh, okay. Thank you very
I
much.
use gasoline, so he cannot park his bike down here.
Thank you so much. And how much will it cost for him to get his motorcycle back?
It will be fine 600.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You shouldn't park where you're not supposed to park. That's the lesson here. This place is surprisingly empty. Yesterday at the Geo Park, we saw hundreds of tourists. But here, by the coast, nobody. All of the shops are closed. There are a couple of nice boats in here. These are quite beautiful. But I want to show you the parking. Here's the parking lot. Completely empty. Nobody. We've been parked here, basically blocking the road, but we're not blocking the road because there's no traffic. And Teacher Yudi's sister wanted to go and take a few shots. Here's the beach and the ocean. That's Teacher Yudi's dad and Teacher Yudi's sister right there. It's only us. Weird. To be continued.